cooking in the oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Smells good. The oven. Yep.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa,
What do you got for me today, Papa?
before we even start, you look like a new person today.
Why is that?
The glasses, I know that's a new shirt.
It's a new shirt. You like that shirt?
I've never seen that shirt before.
Well, I only rotate 4 shirts, 4 T-shirts.
How many pairs of jeans do you have?
I have a lot of jeans. I probably have more jeans than T-shirts.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've noticed that. You definitely wear like a lot of different kinds. I have
These
like
are
no
old,
joke.
though.
I have 3 pairs of jeans that I rotate,
Really?
and they're all black.
And 0 of them fit your ass. Your pants are always falling down.
I need a belt.
So please, ladies and gentlemen, before we forget, subscribe, share, like, comment, anything you can do to buy Franco a belt and to buy him a razor to shave that fucking thing off his upper lip. Please.
Look at this. I wish we could zoom in on this, just nice and close. Oh man, it really is. Oh man.
Question for you.
Hit it.
So, recently was asked the question, when you find a coin on the floor, which way is good luck? Is heads up good luck?
If it's tails, I don't touch it.
Really?
If it's tails, I don't touch it. If it's heads, I have like a collection of coins that I've like picked up that are.
So you're a
that are
believer,
heads.
heads is good luck?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
But if you're telling me like if you're doing it like if I'm betting on the Super Bowl coin toss, I'm betting tails
Tails never fails.
all day.
So for luck, it's heads. In a coin toss, tails.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my whole life, I grew up, I was always told heads up means good luck. Then a little bit later on in life, someone was like, no, bro. That's heads up means heads up, something bad is going to happen. And ever since that day, I don't have the answer for anyone that asks me. I don't know.
Who told you that?
It was actually Josh.
Really?
Yeah, it was Josh.
Damn, I'm gonna have to have a little conversation.
We're gonna have to bring that up
about
to him.
that. I don't know, man. That's Tell me about the shirt. My Hinge profile says I'm 6 foot. When I was at Stony Brook, my player profile said I was 6'2", 205.
Franco hasn't been 205 since 8th grade.
No, I was actually lighter than that at one point at Stony Brook. But
Yeah. No, you were looking good at Stony Brook. You were
I had the
lean.
fucking jawline.
Lean machine.
I had that jaw. I want that jawline back. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's ever coming back for me. I gave
catch.
up on that. That's why I keep the beard. Nice catch,
Leap
Rob.
of faith, baby. Leap
Throwing
of faith.
joints in here.
I saw someone on like it was like an Instagram or a podcast. They did like the leap of faith and they made it like a big deal. I feel like we've been doing that forever. And it's like
If you have an ounce of athleticism, you can make it happen.
Yeah, catch the joint.
Soft hands, baby.
You don't even need soft hands. It's not gonna burn you, unless you can't get it out of your hand. But before we even get into any more of your questions, it is killing me that so many people are calling you Marco.
It's been a thing ever since we started this podcast.
And like it makes sense. Like it sounds good. As we said it, now I'm gonna mess up my stance here.
Dropping the joint on the floor. Yo, you're cleaning that up after.
I can't reach it.
That's a tragedy.
I tried.
Oh, no, it's still good.
No, it still works. It's still lit.
You know what I think it is? Is because
Co at the end of my name.
Yes, it's Mario and Franco, and when they say Franco first, they just go with the next co and they make it Marco. It's the same thing. Like my last name starts with an A-N-G, right?
Okay.
Angieri. And you know how many times growing up, like people would like out of nowhere would just call me Angelo, just because I was Italian and my last name started with A-N-G.
You could pass for an Angelo.
I could pass for a lot of things, but that's not my name. What's the craziest thing you've done to get a girl to like you?
Wow.
And I know he's done a lot of questionable shit.
Oh my god.
I got pneumonia for this kid one time.
Dude, to get a girl to like me, so
Made me walk 7 miles in a winter rainstorm.
where?
I was never the same since.
To where?
When we were sleeping at your house, and you were dating a little someone that lived near Slate Lane, and middle of the night, it was like 30 degrees out, pouring rain. you only had one non-rainproof jacket for me,
And it was my dad's.
I was sick for 2 weeks after that.
Bro, this kid gets sick. Mario gets sick once a month. Like, you get your period. You literally get your period once a month. Once a month, Mario is sick. We can't film. We couldn't film on Tuesday because Mario is sick again. Like,
No,
Rob didn't know that Mario was sick.
No, I'm good now. No, I haven't had strep throat. No, I haven't had
it was
strep
strep.
throat since I was in high school. My nephew just tested positive for strep throat. It's like how every winter I say I gotta stay away from them because they always get me sick. But like, how are you gonna go over the house and not wrestle with them, not throw them around? And they're petri dishes. Kids are disgusting. But what are you gonna do?
What the fuck you mean by a petri dish?
You know, petri dish where you
I
grow
know what a petri dish is, but what do you mean they're
meaning
petri
like
dishes?
a petri dish grows bacteria like they're a petri dish.
All right, cool. I guess that was a good saying.
So
I guess.
don't deflect.
No,
What's the answer to your
not.
question?
I'm
I
going
want to
back
know
that.
your answer.
So I would go. You said embarrassing or craziest? I guess.
What's the weirdest or craziest thing you've done to get a girl to like you?
Well, I'm not naming any names, but
Of course, we don't name names. We're gentlemen here.
I wrote a poem for a certain someone who just had a baby, and that was back in like 8th grade, 9th grade. Pierced our ears.
Oh,
So I wrote a poem.
why are you gonna make it weird? And why is a poem weird?
Dude, that's pretty crazy, right? No, I wrote a fucking
I
poem
used to-
and I put it in
I
her
used to leave
mailbox.
poems in girls' lockers in high school. That was like that's romance. That's not weird.
Did you ever leave poems? I mean, I wrote. I don't know.
Yeah.
You wrote letters?
No. Think of a new one. Poem's not weird. That's romantic.
I guess I don't really know if I've ever done anything like crazy.
I know you've done something weird.
Well, you go first. So let's see. Maybe if I can build off of you.
Weirdest thing, you know what I've done. So I was talking to this girl that was in the music industry, and I bought a guitar and tried to learn for her, and thought that like that would make her like me more.
That girl
And I
loves
would
you, bro.
send her pictures of me naked with the guitar.
That girl loved you, though.
No, that was one of the most.
Imagine if Snapchat was a thing back then.
Oh, it was a thing back then.
Was it? Not for you.
No. I can't even speak on the videos. Come on, what's yours? You're gonna get me in trouble.
Dude, I really think the poem is mine. Like
All right.
I
now
mean-
romance is weird.
don't put that on me. Don't say. Listen, I've never done it. I've never went and bought a guitar and sent fucking naked pictures to girls about it.
Come on, I know you let peg you in the ass or something like that.
Bro. We said no names.
It's all right. I know the videographer.
That's fucking good. That's good. Oh man.
You've been watching any actually no, I don't care what you've been watching. So I while I was sick this week, I was watching Epic Yellowstone on Paramount. You know me, I get into those like animal shows sometimes. I can't stop. But part of the reason my ex-girlfriend left me probably. But
Probably.
so
Probably.
I was watching it, and you know, you ever find yourself watching like an animal documentary, and you're like, when the predator is going for the kill, you're like hyped up. You're like, you hope the wolves take down that bison. Like you're getting amped, and if they don't, you're like, damn, that wolf is going hungry. You know, then like bison's trying to like cross a river. And the river like drowns two bison. And you're like, God damn it, fucking
Like the
river!
alligators come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
to
like
attack.
you only root for predators and not Mother Nature. Like I thought it was fucked up that the river took out the bison, but like when the wolves took out a couple bison, like that was cool. You ever find yourself like rooting for weird shit like that?
That's like when you know the producer did its job. Like the suspenseful music, like the everything. Like there's sometimes that like I'm in the middle of a show and I'm like, I can't have this happen to this character because if it does, it's going to really affect me. And then I take a step back. I'm like, it's going to happen regardless because it's a TV show. But like, I get what you're saying.
You find yourself rooting for things that don't really make sense. Like why root for the wolves but not for the river?
Yeah, like I started watching Avatar, which if you haven't watched Avatar yet, the animated series, on that's through. It's actually Nickelodeon. I had no idea.
Really? I've never seen any of the Avatars.
So I started on Netflix. I watched the live action one. That's the first thing I've ever watched, Avatar was, and it was awesome. So Suggs was like, "Yo, you gotta watch the cartoon if you like the live action." I'm already through 20 episodes. It's 20-minute episodes. 20-minute episodes should be everything. 20-minute episodes,
Like a mini oven.
you fly through it literally like a mini oven. But yeah, I'm on season 2 already of Avatar, and you root for this little kid, man. He's just like a little like nut job running around saving the world. And I never thought I would like it. I always see like people at Comic-Con. I'm like, what the fuck are they wearing all this Avatar shit? And then, like, here I am. I'm probably gonna be wearing some Avatar shit next Comic-Con. Next haircut, literally.
Dude, I'm not into like comics or anything, but there's something about those girls, thick thighs and a fat ass in a Spider-Man costume. I love it. I don't know. Every time, that's my favorite time of year on Instagram.
You're saying at Comic-Con?
At Comic-Con.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying comic books, and I was gonna say, wait a second.
No, I don't watch. I'm not a big anime guy. Never been my thing. Although I scrolled past like an alien flick the other day on Pornhub, and I was like, wait a second, am I into that? I'm not sure. Checked it out for a second.
You laid it. You put the cursor over it and let the previews play.
Wait a second. That's a good question. Do you ever watch a porno unless you watch, again, you put your cursor over it, unless you watch the preview on the cursor first? Do you click on it?
No, I have to. But
Always, cursor first.
You know what's funny?
The preview first.
I'm really happy you brought this up. I think pornos are the only thing that I watch the trailer for. Like, I will not watch a trailer for a movie, especially if I know what the movie's about. Like a TV show, like when Power is coming back next week. I don't want to know the first thing that would of what the trailer is going to be.
Because you're already invested in this show. But if you're doing a little Netflix and chill and you guys are trying to pick a movie, you guys are going to watch the trailers.
Yeah, that's fair. But me, I'm just like, if it's me watching, I'm never watching it. Like, but if it's like a Netflix and chill, like you said, we're not watching something like a Power, like that I'm invested in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
so you do watch trailers, though?
Very, very occasional at that point, then.
You occasionally Netflix and chill?
I guess you could call it that. I hate that you keep using that term, and I hate that I use that term.
What do you want me to say? Fire, stick, and fuck?
Ooh. You use a loofah?
I'm straight. No, we talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah, I'm straight bar to asshole. Everyone knows this already.
When did we talk about it? We must have talked about this
That
a
was
while
an
ago.
early app. That's been one of my biggest.
I got a new loofah today. That's why I was.
You would be a loofah guy.
I just turned loofah guy.
Really?
Like, just turned.
You were a washcloth before?
No, what am I, 6?
Oh, you were a bar.
Yeah, just bar. But I actually like. Well, we did talk about this. So that's when I started. Yeah, when I got
so let's move on.
Yeah, it's my bad. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're getting stoned over here.
Would you date a bisexual? And if you did, what would be your rules?
Yes. The rules, I listen. If you're a girl and you like girls and guys, and you want to go hook up with a chick, go ahead.
Me too, yo.
Kidding me?
Yeah,
But
No,
like,
I agree.
I'm the dude. That's it. The girls,
right. Like
go have fun.
I totally agree with you. Like I was talking to this girl, she was bisexual, and like I told her, like, if we ever became a thing, again, I'm the only guy. You could, I mean, if someone's bisexual and you're in a relationship with them, like, typically, I guess not always, but most of the time, they got to be down for threesomes. They got to be down to let you watch. Obviously, I'm down for those, but like, I'm not gonna say, oh no,
Pull my arm.
Put your pants back on. Why are you sitting on her like that?
Mario is definitely the kid at 1,000 that would find out the girl is a lesbian and would go right for her. You would go right for that.
Nah, if she's a lesbian, she's a lesbian. I'm not gonna waste my time. But the bisexual thing,
like
I told her, like, if you're out and like you see a girl that you find attractive and you want to go home with her, as long as there's no guys involved, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't bother.
Like if you leave me for a girl, it's like
you can't leave me for another penis.
fact.
Like, but you could bagel bump all you want, scissor all you want.
Bagel bump.
You never heard bagel bump?
I've
before?
never heard bagel
You've
bump.
definitely heard bagel bump.
Why would I lie to you that I've never heard bagel bump?
Do you ever watch the scissoring in porn?
Yeah.
I don't.
You wouldn't get it. I mean, I wouldn't get it either. There's nothing to get. What does this mean?
I don't know. As a viewer, I don't know what that does for me. I don't.
Man, I wish I remembered your top three. Your top three searches, because obviously compared to those, the scissoring does nothing for you.
Oh my god.
So, I saw. We were talking about how the Italian meats, the cured meats, are killing people. They're literally killing people, and it got me thinking. Like, first off, we should be dead with how much like prosciutto and mortadella we eat. Like,
You're a mortadella guy?
well, that's what I was gonna say. Marry, fuck, kill.
Ooh, I love this question already.
Prosciutto, mortadella, and I would put salami in there just because. What would be I knew you were gonna be upset about salami. I know, but what would be your third? Pepperoni?
No.
What? That salami is the third one in the pack. That's why I put salami.
I'll answer your question and then.
I put salami because you go to Ivorone, the 3-pack is
Yeah, I don't fuck with the packs.
Mario's sitting over here. Yeah, he's sitting here with a little razor blade cutting his meats. Oh my god, Anthony broke out a razor blade for the garlic. I was like, wow, what is going on here?
Anthony actually said that he got a lot of love in the DMs after that video.
Yeah, good.
So I love
Good.
bringing
You'd love
people
to hear
some
it.
love.
Love to hear it.
So kill is
Salami.
salami.
Yep.
Salami straight agita right away. And it's just not even. It just feels. It just tastes like you're eating salami. Like, what is salami?
Yeah, what is salami?
It's a bunch of fat and nitrates in pork, pretty much, right?
It's all right.
But I'm gonna fuck mortadella,
I'm with you. Wow.
and I
with you.
gotta marry prosciutto. Like, you could put prosciutto on anything,
Anything, dude.
and if there's a plate of prosciutto on the table, no matter how big that plate is, it's getting finished.
I'm going for that prosciutto.
Unless you take the plate away or you put me in another room, there's gonna be no more prosciutto left.
Dude, prosciutto and hot honey
Oh yeah.
is like, it's stupid. I've been going to, so I still love the French Workshop. I'll never be against the French Workshop.
The dessert is crazy.
It's me and Rob's place. But the coffee grind in Massapequa, we've talked about this.
Oh, not to cut you off before I forget.
No. The coffee grind in Massapequa. They have this pretzel croissant melt with prosciutto. Oh my god, dude! It is.
Wait, what?
It's a pretzel croissant
With
heated up
prosciutto
with
on it?
prosciutto, and
This is in Massapequa Park?
it's in Massapequa. It's on Broadway. Next time, whenever you want to go, we can go tomorrow
That's
morning.
wild. You haven't asked me to go. You've been going there for a little bit. You know how
I know,
I feel
I like
about
doing- I
prosciutto.
like doing
That's
things-
wild.
I
That's
like-
crazy.
I like doing
I
things
like doing
by,
things by myself.
Yeah, I like doing things by
God forbid
myself.
I want to drive in the car by myself.
I like doing things.
I'm a bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that Brooklyn trips suck. But no, I like doing things by myself sometimes.
So do I.
I'll invite you next time.
I'm going to say no.
It's not a pity invite. I didn't know you would want to come. I thought you like stopped drinking coffee, or you dessert coffee. That's what it is. It's like you're gonna have like vanilla or something. Like I'm
I'm
not letting
sure
you,
they have espresso or regular coffee there.
I'm not letting you go there and get just a straight like a black coffee.
That's how you know who has good coffee. You try the regular coffee.
God, it's like he's like Mr. Bean Juice. Like he has to test the drink the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff is coffee.
Live a little.
It gives me agita. You know that, dude.
So have it next
Since
year.
I've been, how long has it been? It's been
You stopped drinking like a month before
alcohol?
Lent.
a
When was
week.
Lent?
A week before Lent.
No, you didn't drink for a while before Lent.
No, because I went to Iceland.
Oh, right.
A week before Lent.
You were.
When I tell you the reflux,
I only get reflux when I drink.
yeah, I think I'm gonna give it up for good.
Good. You're no fun anyway.
Only doing zoomies.
That's not
Not all the time. Just a little microdose shroom session when I'm looking to get a little different.
Are those glasses real?
These are real glasses, yeah.
Let me see them. How bad is your eyesight? Why have you never worn these glasses before?
I'm a big contacts guy, but I was fighting for my life
Yo, I
this
can't
week
even
with
get
that
on my
strep
face.
throat. My eyes are like, wow. Dude, speaking of alcohol, did you see Topuria said the Thursday before a fight he has a half a liter of wine
Yeah,
and it helps him with his weight cut? Helps him with his weight cut and actually helps him loosen up and have a good time with his camp, with the rest of his crew.
That dude is a machine. An absolute machine.
I
wish we could talk about UFC, the card coming. This is actually making me dizzy. Wow, your eyesight stinks, bro.
Dude, it's really not even that bad.
The camera, when I put these on, feels like it's like...
We're shooting in 4K today. We'll see how these clips look.
Oh, 4K.
Maybe we'll be able to see his mustache this time.
Right here, baby.
But, I thought that was really interesting. And I guess, I was like, what about the dehydration? But they're dehydrating themselves anyway for the weight cut. And he says he loses that night about a pound or two more just from getting intoxicated off the red wine. Because, he's obviously already cutting at that point. So that half liter of wine, he says, gets him a little buzzed.
Oh, for sure. He's probably smacked. I'm buzzed just from taking those glasses off. The room is still moving a little funky.
What do you got for me before we sign off?
You do the dishes?
If I have to. So if it's a 50-50 thing or like I'll cook, if you do the dishes, I'm cooking every time. I will cook for 2 hours rather than wash dishes for 5 minutes. I hate washing the dishes.
No, washing the dishes is like
The worst.
literally. There's nothing that is worse than washing the dishes. I don't think. It's like I get syphilis all over my fingers.
Yeah, it's just like number one, the sponge is the dirtiest thing in the kitchen. That's a fact.
I need one of those sponges that are attached to the thing, and you can fucking
pour the soap in,
dude.
and it just pushes out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Money. That,
But-
I feel like that's cheating, though. I feel like that's cheating.
yeah, but you gotta adapt.
I know,
and I feel like I can't wash a big plate without splashing water everywhere but the sink.
Yeah, and then it's everyone else's problem.
Yeah, and then you gotta clean that up. And then in the wintertime, your hands are getting dry because I'm not putting the gloves on.
No,
You're putting the gloves on.
I'm
for
pulling
sure.
the gloves on for sure. So you remember when we were doing the
No glove, no love.
remember when we were doing the bartending for the private parties?
Yeah.
I don't think you ever did it with us.
No.
It was like me, Josh, Joey, Puka, and we went one.
Those were the summers that I was a fucking slave of my dad.
Well, I was a slave for this lady, but we went to those really nice parties that we had no business being at. And the lady was like, "Oh, our interview was like, can you guys bartend?" We're like, "Yeah." So this guy, all right, you got the job. We're like, "Oh my god, we've never bartended ever."
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah. So we're at now. It's the end of the year. I'm at the last year, the last part of the year. It's out in Old Westbury. 60 people, 20 people per table. Cocktail hour. 3 waiters, 2 cooks, 2 bartenders. I went there thinking I'm bartending. I rock up and they tell me that I'm a waiter, and I've never been a waiter before, and I can't hold a tray like this. Look at my fingers.
They're crooked. For anyone who can't see that, they're very crooked.
No joke. So I'm walking around with the trays.
I was a catcher, and my fingers are straighter than his.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong. But I would walk around all night with the trays in front of me like this. So cocktail hour. There's like I said, 60 people. Well, this one guy, asshole, kept bumping into me, and I knew it was on purpose. And this is all money guys in Old Westbury. Not to give Old Westbury a bad name, but so long story short, dinner comes. Now, of course, this guy's at my table. I'm walking. I go to the bartender. I get 8 drinks, a couple of glasses of wine. And I'm walking like this through the aisles, and this guy, right as I get past him, backs up. Right as I get close to him, backs up. I hit the brakes. Diet Coke all over him, bro. And now I'm in a white smock, white scientist coat. Guy stands up. I go to get the napkin out of my pocket. Boof, red wine all over him. All over him, bro. And I went to catch it, which made it even worse. Splattered all over him, all over myself. So my answer, I just put the thing on the table, and I got in my car and I went home. I left Richie Ruiz from Division was working with us. I left Richie there. And I picked him up later in the night because I couldn't stay there. There was absolutely no shot. I just ruined this whole guy's outfit. So the next party, we go. It was like this, like so that was like the second last party. The last party was out in the Hamptons, and it's a wedding. And I go with and I think I'm a bartender. I get behind the bar, and my fucking coat is covered in red wine. The lady looks at me. She goes, "There's absolutely no shot that you're standing behind the bar looking like that." She's like, "You're in the kitchen." So like I'm sitting there like, all right, I'm just gonna go sit in the fucking kitchen, pack a lip, and hang out. I'm like 2 hours goes by, and now they start passing all like the dirty plates back, and she comes back expecting me to touch these dishes.
We're getting paid.
Fuck! I told her to keep it, and I got in my car and I left again. There was no chance I was touching those dishes, bro. From 200 people that I don't know, get the fuck out of here.
That's wild. You're in the hospitality industry.
To be a bartender.
You don't even know how to bartend.
Fake it till you make it, like you said. I know how to do the dishes, but I'm not doing it.
That's like when we would go to baseball tryouts and a kid shows up saying he's like a shortstop or a pitcher, and you know he's never played those positions before. And he looks like a fool the whole time. Like, that's exactly the analogy I can think of.
It's like the kid that would come from like Staten Island. He'd be like, yeah, I'm a third baseman. And he gets to third base and he throws the ball 70 feet over Fiore, said.
Unbelievable.
No, for real though, I like that. The dishes for me like have never ever been a thing. Like growing up in the house, I couldn't do the dishes because if I did the dishes and Kathy would look at me or look at the dishes and be like, "You didn't do them right." So so instead of me doing the dishes, she just let her do the dishes. Because if I do them, she's not gonna eat all of them.
That's the best way to get out of something. Just do it poorly, and someone gets fed up. Oh, I'll just do it.
Just do it bad.
Okay.
Just do it bad. You're absolutely right.
Well, it's been fun once again. Rob, thanks for coming.
I got a nose hair, dude, that's just touching the fucking. What was that? It sounded like a firework.
Oh, that's.
I have a nose hair that's just when I'm like 60, my nose hairs are gonna be like touching my upper lip. I swear to God.
What do you think? I get mine waxed.
Do you?
Yeah, I have
You get your nose hairs waxed.
My nose hair would be down to my lip already.
I would. You don't cry. You have to cry.
No, it's not that bad. You would think it would be bad, but it's not that bad.
No, there's no shot I'm getting my nose hairs waxed. Maybe I'll do that on video. But my nose, I'm telling you, when I'm 60,
Yes,
these
let's
nose
do it.
hairs, these nose hairs are gonna be bad, and my ears. But I have a nose hair that just keeps touching the foam, and it's
Hair's all new to Franco. I've been dealing with it since I'm 16.
it's all new to Franco. Sign us off here, kid. Come on.
Here we go. All right, guys, don't forget, subscribe on YouTube, hit that share button, Instagram, YouTube, let people know about us, get the oven out there, and don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the oven.
Yes, sir.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Smells good.